Okay, everybody. Thank you for coming back. So, in the next hour, we will have 3 presentations. 2 presentations on roll-to-roll, and sandwich in between, there's something different on integrated photonics. And I hope you can stay awake, because this is, of course, the session after the lunch, or the post-lunch dip session. But I think it will be very, very interesting, because it's also about scaling the technologies we need for getting flexible electronics at larger volume. So, in that sense, may I ask our first speaker to come up to the stage. We're going to talk about roll-to-roll manufacturing of patterned multi-layer coatings by Intellivation. Ms. Josephson, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. I appreciate it. I'm a last-minute stand-in, so hopefully none of you are too surprised by me speaking today. So I'm going to be talking about roll-to-roll manufacturing of patterned multi-layer coatings. So this is a little different than a lot of the talks you've heard throughout the conference this week. So what we do is we lay down materials onto a flexible substrate, and then we take the materials away. So it's a subtractive process rather than an additive process. So for those of you who are familiar somewhat, you're all familiar with flexible electronics, but what's unique about the technologies that we use is that we cover a really broad range of industries. So from electronics, flexible electronic sensors, medical sensors, we also are in the energy field, so battery applications, solar control, storage applications, all of these sensors, I mentioned biomedical sensors, but we're also in barrier, aerospace, defense applications. All of them use the same technology, which is deposition of different materials and multi-layers, multi-pass, to develop different coatings, which could either be functional, and their properties mechanical, and their properties electrical or optical. So some of the requirements of these products, I'll say the range of products is that they're flexible. You have a very highly automated process and control it very precisely, both in terms of handling your roll-to-roll materials as well as the deposition process, handling that and having a very precise control of that. And having in situ monitoring is very important also. And then also managing your substrate. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So just a little bit about Intellivation. Our core competency is in vacuum technology, primarily roll-to-roll. We have done some other discrete component equipment, so we're an equipment builder. And as part of that, we have an application lab, which I'll talk a little bit more about. That's where we've done all this development work that I'm going to be talking about today, where we do vacuum coating, and then we also do laser processing. So that's a lab that we've invested in. We have a piece of production equipment in there, which allows our customers and potential customers to come in and do process and product development. So it's used by people who are looking at coatings that can be vacuum deposited, both in terms of looking at new products or new product qualification. Or we also have customers who don't have access to their production machines. So they come in, they do some product development, some nuances of their products, and then they take that back and implement it into their production machines. So we also have a laser patterning, which I'm going to talk about today, which utilizes some technology that we've compiled to do that either right now we're doing it in sheet to sheet, but it has a very easy transition into roll-to-roll for the laser patterning. So just who we are a US-based company. We're 15 years old. We just celebrated our 15th anniversary, and we've been, in the last 15 years, have become one of the leaders in vacuum roll coating technology for vacuum deposition. We have unique control processes of our sputter and deposition sources, both from the control side as well as some unique materials that we offer in our source technology. We're completely vertically integrated, which is very unique in the OEM business. So we completely make everything mechanically in-house. We have a full machine shop. We make everything from small components for attaching doors all the way up to our vacuum chambers. So we do our complete machining of our vacuum chambers in-house, which is completely unique. I don't think anyone else in the world does that and is vertically integrated. We do all of our own engineering, all of our own controls, all of our own HMI programming. All of that is done in-house. So it's pretty unique in that aspect. And then again, I'll talk about our lab machine. So this is our standard roll-to-roll platform, and it's unique in several ways. One is that it's very compact, it's ergonomic, but one of the most